Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. Let's see if this works. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go on my phone and see if it's showing me live. I'm about ready to give it up. It's not letting me go live. It's not letting me into my channel. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wonder if it was my phone. No, because YouTube wasn't showing it on my computer either. I'm here now. All right. Welcome. Oh, Dana says no. Yes, it's live. Oh, okay. But you didn't decide to come in. Thanks. I'm telling her that. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. So yesterday, I played around and we put some on there. That looks cool. And let me cut these off. So what these are envelopes that probably got wet and are already sealed. You know, I got them at a secondhand store and they were already sealed. So what the heck am I going to do with these? I have done this before. Hi, Marty. Gosh, Marty, I've been trying for probably 15-20 minutes to get on here live. It just would not let me. I tried with my Streamlabs account. I tried, then it wasn't going live, and so I came here and I tried to do it straight from YouTube. YouTube wouldn't let me go live. Well, it was saying I was, well, YouTube, no, but through Streamlabs, it was saying I was live, but I'd go to YouTube and it was not showing me live. It showed a stream, but it wasn't showing me live. Anyways, glad you're here, even if you're just here for a minute or two. Set up an hour late, right? Okay, so I did that yesterday, and now I still have these left over. So I am thinking these need to go on an envelope. It's Brenda. How's those asses? Okay, hold on. Or you want to join? I can start a new one. Oh, she has shit to do. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Hi, Jenren. How's you doing? Okay, all right. So I have some other napkins here that I have pulled out, but I am. I still got. Look at all these envelopes that are pre-stuffed. They're wet. Yep, they got wet. Them got wet. You talking about my envelopes or your asses? Well, you're probably talking about your asses. They get wet. Poor asses. Hate it when my ass gets wet. What's that? What's sop ass? Is that what it's called? Who wants to see the kitties? Oh, I don't know. I can't show you the kitties. I don't have, oh, see, I can't because I couldn't get this to, I could not get YouTube to hook up to anything today. It took me so I can start a new one. Right. Oh, that's true. Well, I was going to start another one on the side. I know Jen Wren wants to say, Jen, oh, you weren't here. You didn't see the kitties yesterday. And I even have my kitty cam set up. Look, but I couldn't. Here's my kitty cam. And there's the kitties. But I couldn't get, let's see. See the kitty cam? But I couldn't get my other service hooked up. You know, I tried Streamlabs. I tried Prism, but they're seeping. They're beautiful. Oh, they're all in this corner. You can't see them. You want to see? Huh? Yeah, you like the babies, huh? Jug likes the babies. Is the babies in there? Yeah. Be nice. They're sleeping. Let's not wake them up. Let's not wake the babies up. They're sleeping. I fed them. I gave them full bellies. Oh, that the male gray one. Whoo! He did not want to quit eating. But then the tawny one, guys, I couldn't get the tawny one. Did I show everybody my butt? I couldn't. Yeah, Juggy. He does. He likes them. Huh? Those are your babies, huh, Jug? He's like, babies. Do I get to drag them around and throw them at you? Hey, Glacier, how are you? Oh, an oral surgery today. Aw, poor baby. It's us. Or not Isabel. Abby probably needs that done, to be honest. Jug does. He does love them. He's been so good with them. They don't like him. The little tawny one hisses at him really loud. But yeah, so far so good. So let's see. So far they're doing well. But I couldn't get the tawny one to eat today. She's pretty full. Hopefully it's not worms, but pretty full from her belly didn't seem too soft or anything. But the male gray and white one, man, he just ate. I fed him. I put him back in the box, and he like wanted to come back out and eat some more and eat some more. He just would not stop eating. So I would feed one and put it back in there, and then I'd get the gray one. He'd come back out, and I'd feed him again. Hi, Angie. Hope Idaho Glacier. I don't think I missed anyone. Dana's here. Marty's laughed at me, Dana, when I said it took me 20 minutes to get started, and I'll hear, let me start another stream. Hey, for friends, Marty, I would do anything. I would start a second stream or start again. Right? You do things like that for friends. Jen, I got them from a neighbor, and the more Shannon and I kind of talked about it, we think she might be just full of shit. But she's the same lady that I had that kitten that last year that I tried to save. These are a little bit older. They're about 2.5 weeks old. She said that she's seen a cat being taken off by a coyote. I think I said mountain lion or something. It was a coyote. I believe it was a coyote. And she said that was the mama. But then she said something about the mama left the kittens. I don't know. I just find that really hard to believe more and more because I don't know. And Shannon and I were talking about the last time too. Like, she's just this little sketchy. I don't know. I mean, she says they're not her cats. They're wild cats. They're the neighbor's cats, which is fine. And she's been feeding one of them, which has a litter. She said that's the problem, why she can't have both litters. And that mama didn't want to take these kittens in. And she's not knowledgeable. Like, she must not have even tried real hard, to be honest, because not saying that all cats will take them, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that she didn't try to see if that cat would mother these babies. You shouldn't fall. Well, I don't want it because she will just let them die. She will just, I mean, she acts like she wouldn't, but I have a feeling she won't find anything for him. Hi, Teresa. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think she tries real hard. I don't know. But she's making the problem your problem. Well, is it really a problem? You know, is it? I don't mind. I mean, what else do I have to do in my life? It kind of gives my life a little bit of purpose. I wonder if I should just, if I glue, yeah, we're just going to glue this up like this because then it will probably, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for these little babies. She definitely doesn't know how to feed. I mean, when I picked up the first baby from her last year, no, not really. She was cuddling with the babies last night. She had 2 of them on her falling asleep. She was feeding them cow milk out of the fridge with with her mother's. She had insulin syringes, which that's all I have now too. Well, I have bottles for them too, but they seem to like the syringe. However, like I said, that little gray one went through so many, because I read that they should get about 6 to 7 ounces per feeding at this time, you know. And that little sucker, he just wanted me to keep feeding. Yeah, she falls. The black one is just melting my heart. She, I don't know for sure. I got for sure the one gray one is a male, the one that wanted to eat the whole dang house of food. He just did not want to stop eating. But I couldn't get the tawny one. Tanny. I couldn't get that one to eat this morning. But I know he ate last night. So on the next feeding, I will concentrate. And if I have to stick it down her throat to get her to figure it out. I keep calling it a her. It's probably going to be a boy. But anyways, so yeah, I fed them last night at like 9 before bed, and then they slept until 3. Shannon gets up at 4:20, and they slept until 3. They woke me up crying, so I got up and made them a bottle and fed, and it took me until about 3:45 to feed them all and to wipe their bums and all that good stuff. He was happy with your numbers. That is excellent news. Excellent news. So, yeah. Look at this. Let's use this. Let's use this on this here. Put these to the side. We're going to put this paint on here. That is great. But the black one just goes. He meows like Luna, real quiet. He just opens his mouth. He doesn't like Luna did. But they have been good so far. Good so far. The eye thing is hit or miss. I've been cleaning it. They're not. They definitely. I need to probably contact a vet. I might do that today. I think we have a local emergency vet, and their pricings are pretty good. I look for like the Emancipate. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys have them around you. Their prices are ridiculous for being a low cost. I was like, what the heck? I could take them to my local vet for that. And I could get in faster probably. I might fall asleep. Had to get up early to take Kitty to vet. When's Kitty when's Kitty finished? I don't want to turn that. I don't want to turn that thing on, even though it didn't seem to bother him too much last night. Okay, so we have this one. Come on. Okay, and we have this one. This will have pockets inside. I was thinking about taking this and smearing around the side. Let's see what that looks like. Not that one. Okay. Pretty day out. I'm probably going to have to close up my house. I opened it up, but I bet you it gets too warm where I have to close it up. I like the days. It's very far and in between here in Texas when you can leave your doors and windows open. It's cold. Speaking of Chug liking the cats, yesterday when I brought the kittens in, the first thing he did was go over to them and lick them. He had one lick. As it was hissing at him, he was licking it. He's probably like, you stink. Let me help you out. 53 degrees. That is. Yeah. Anything under 80 to me is cool. '80 with a breeze is like perfect for me. Hey, Scott Smith, how you doing? Stopping by to say hi. Hello. You accomplished your mission. Mission accomplished. Fly high, fly high. I personally think that my other cats sleep more than these little buggers. I would think, you'd think they're supposed to sleep all the time. They wake up, they eat, they poop, they go to sleep, right? That's what they should be doing. They're babies. Why are they always in there? Well, they just constantly move around. Maybe they're moving around while they're sleeping, I guess. Because I try to keep them covered up because what I read is they're still kind of at that age where they can't keep their body temperature. They don't control their body temperatures perfect yet. Still dizzy. Oh no. Candy. My granddaughter and I saw a litter of half-grown kittens at Walmart in the back of a truck. They were 6 weeks old, no way, and their mom died. Don't know. They didn't know how to bottle feed them. Well, if they were 6 weeks, there's no way. They shouldn't need bottle fed at 6 weeks. Yes, spay and neuter, definitely. Yes, Brenda, every single one. And if you can get a hold of your neighbor's cat by mistake, oops, I thought it was a stray, take it in. If you can find a clinic that you can afford and take them in, do it. There's just no reason for cats to be bred. Unless you're out there trying to win championships, or there's just no reason, because there's enough if you want a full-blooded Persian, well, for goodness sakes, then go to the Persian rescue, because there's a lot of them too. And there's young ones. And honestly, they don't stay young that long. Less than a year. Less than a year, they're up being an adult cat. They're not the cute little baby kitten anymore. So, you know, they're doing well. They're doing well, Candy. I was going to have a kitty cam, but unfortunately, I couldn't get my dang internet. I couldn't get YouTube to work from my other service. So I think I'm out of minutes on StreamYard. Yeah. Well, we can hope that they find good homes. Too many people think that, you know, that barn cats don't need to be fixed and stuff like that. That's sad too, because they're out there reproducing and they just become food for the wildlife, and it's not good for mom. You know, it's different. Back in the day, I had no idea. And my mom, I don't think my mom really knew too. You know, when our cat was having kittens growing up all the time, I don't think it was really something that was ever talked about or knew about, you know, and yeah. I wish it wasn't that way when I was little. Now I know better. But yeah, I was a kid. My mom, I guess, didn't know. And that looks kind of fun. Close to a year, yeah. Did you rescue? I'm guessing you rescued her, or? Yeah, cool. Got a zoom in group. Still don't know where my fabric wipe off stuff is. Is it on my lap? No. Oh, it's on my lap. It was on my feet. Imagine that. I want to show you guys the kitties, but I'm afraid if I wake them up, you know, they especially that gray one, crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, dang country hicks. You know that's what they were, weren't they? Weren't they, Brenda? They were just some country bumpkins. That's the one area that I don't mind the government being involved. Is getting people, because people don't take care of their pets. And when I mean take care of, I'm not talking, you know, all these lavish stuff and the best food that you can afford, or what, you know, I'm not talking that. I'm just talking take care, you know. And I'm not talking, you don't even have to now, you know, I'm just a YouTuber. Don't believe what I have to say here, but I believe in this. You don't have to take them every single year to the vet and stuff, especially if they're indoor cats. You're taking care of them. They're not visiting other pets. Other pets aren't visiting them. Usually there's not an issue whatsoever. Just get them their initial shots so that, you know, they're healthy, that get them that exam, and you know, keep them on flea medicine. You don't even have to keep it on all the time. Just keep an eye on them. If you see some fleas, take care of them. Make sure that they don't get worms, and they're going to live a long, nice life. That's what I believe, and this is just my opinion on the YouTube. It's just my opinion, but you know, my last one, the ones that I actually now that one didn't make it, but my original rescues, 19 years. She made it, almost 20. You know, there was circumstances of why the others didn't make it. As long, but one of them made it that long. One of them made it to 18. The other ones, you know, that stayed with me the whole time. There was circumstances of what happened, but Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. That's Mandy and Jamie's feral cat that's outside. Pearl. They named it Pearl thinking it was a female, and he ended up being a boy. But they she got him fixed. She was lucky enough to get him in, he was just little tiny, so she was able to get him, and they got him fixed when he was real tiny. And then the mama got fixed through a live trap. She was able to finally get her in a live trap, but that was years ago. Mama cat has died. I mean, they don't live as long when they're outside cats. 15, going strong. Yeah, Abby is not doing so good. Shannon's Abby, but I think she just has the thyroid issue and stuff. She just isn't the healthiest of cats. Being thrown out of the hayloft twice, maybe 3 times. Shannon said, I think maybe, but I know at least twice she was thrown out of the hayloft. Mom was like, yeah, I don't want this kitten. You take it. And Shannon was like, no, you take it. And put it up there twice. It's too small. We'll use this one. I got the kitty cam wire now underneath me. So I got a double pocket here. It didn't work. Hey, Sherry. Sherry Vaughn. How you doing, Sherry Vaughn, as I like to call you? Don't listen to me, guys. That's just what I call her. I think it's Dan. At least that's what Beth said. I call her Vaughn. Like Von Dom. Okay, what do we think? We like that? Well, we'd like it more if we used more glue and it stuck. What's against the law? Not having it fixed? Is it against the law in your state? No, you're in Tennessee. They don't control you guys that much. Really? I'm not surprised that the government tries to say, you have to spay and neuter your pets. It's the law. If you're breeding, then you show me. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's just pretty smart to, but I think that's silly because, but, I mean, there's just no reason to not have them. You like those colors? Yeah, they like you. They told me, they're like, I like you, Brenda. Right here in my ear. I like Brenda. She has acids. You're going to neurologist on Monday. I've been sick. The second opinion says he believes it's vestibular migraine. Oh. That's kind of what I had growing up. Mine was the vertigo. I'd see spots. So I'd have the ocular migraine. I'd see the spots. And then my hands swell. My tongue swells. I lose my balance. I can't talk. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. I would throw up. And I'd have to be in bed for about 4 days. I used to miss work. I used to have to, I used my time and stuff. But it has been better since one had the baby, and then when I got injured, they seemed to be even better. I had one in the hospital when I first was injured, and they wanted me to go to I had to keep going to therapy, and I'm like, I have a migraine. There was no way I'm getting up. And they're like, well, your insurance won't cover it if we don't keep it. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I can't even open my eyes. And you want me to go to therapy and exercise? Not happening. Where's the other piece of this here? Did I use them all? Do I need to cut more? I know that wasn't the whole napkin. I just know it wasn't. Was it? No, it couldn't have been. No, here it is. No. There we go. Okay, so do we want to do the same thing inside here? What do we do with this? Look, I don't have nothing yet to start on this one. Well, don't get ahead of yourself there, Miss Rebecca. Yeah, it sure does. It does alter your life. Yes, the flashing lights. Yep. Yep. Oh, horrible. Horrible. You made me think about it, and I don't like it. Stop making me think about it. Yeah, I'm going with this. We're sticking to it. We're continuing on with this here. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sounds like everything. Mine was all, I started getting them at about 14, 15. First one ever was during a volleyball game. I was on the volleyball game, and back, we had these orange lights in our gymnasium. They were these big round orange lights up on the ceiling. And I thought I looked into that. And, when you look into the sun, you get those weird you get those spots. That's what I thought. I thought, oh, I looked into that. And so I got real dizzy and had to sit down. And my coach took me out and was like, are you okay? What's going on? And I sat out the rest of the game. I wasn't feeling good. So I got home, with my mom. And my mom, we were sitting in, the kitchen. I remember sitting in the kitchen in the dark. And I was telling my mom, she's like, oh, no, you're getting migraines, because she gets migraines. I didn't know what the heck they really were at that age. But she gets migraines, and my grandpap gets real bad migraines. And come to find out, they are hereditary, I believe, through the male gene. So it's kind of odd. But I guess I can still be a carrier and have them. I don't know how that all works. I don't know. I think this is the one I want. But this is kind of, yeah, that. I don't know. I just kind of am digging these. Aren't these nice? Oh, nice. With a bucket, yes. I have to say, the ones that I have had lately, not real lately because I don't get them like I used to. I used to get a couple a month, but I now just get a couple a year. And I get them, I've been able to use biofeedback to control them. And boy, it has changed my life with migraines. Instead of them taking me down for, I mean, I can say the biofeedback has helped, because that's when it has seemed to help. But, so much other things have happened in my life. So I don't know, if that's the only thing or what, but, I'm able to sometimes even have a day, like I will get it, be able to get rid of the migraine and be able to continue on, to where they used to knock me down. And even when I started to be able to see again and not be as nauseous and stuff, I'd still be down for a day, you know, because it would sit in the back of my head. And every time like I would move my head, it would just throb and it would come back and I'd get nauseous again. I don't have really that anymore, which is amazing and wonderful. Because I used to hate that because it'd be like, do I feel okay today? Can I go to work? Am I going to go to work and end up throwing all over my desk because I'm not really, you know, fixed and better yet? Because everything feels fine unless I move my head. So I used to learn, you know, what level, right? When you have these things, you learn to what level you can work, like you can do things, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The auras. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brenda, I think you need to maybe go ahead and have a baby and jump off of a four-wheeler and break your back. That's what I'm thinking. That will fix it. Oh. So anybody out there have migraines, have a baby and jump off of a four-wheeler, break your back. Get in a wheelchair and things, you know, things brighten. Things brighten up after that. I mean, they still come, but not as the severity. It's probably all the. It's probably the because I am on the anti-seizure medicine, and I often wonder if that has helped. There you go, Marty. You can't. I see. Marty can't walk anymore either. There, you see. Now, did you have a baby before that? Because we might be onto something, Marty. We might be onto something. About 45 years before. Does that? Sure. We're going to say that counts. That counts. Sure. So you had your baby, and 45 years later, you can't walk. There you go. So anybody that's having symptoms, Marty and I, we play medical doctors on YouTube. We say that is the answer to all of your migraine problems. That's the answer. Baby not walking. Jeez, we got to write into the medical digest and tell them we got the answer. We figured it out on YouTube. And if you don't think that that's the truth, you must not watch YouTube. I said the stupidest thing the other day. Are you guys ready for this? I was getting my eyes done. I did the stupidest thing, guys. I felt so dumb after I said it. I was like, "Oh, is this?" And the dang appointment had just started, so it wasn't like it was the end and I could run out. I said, "Yeah, I'm a YouTuber." I was so embarrassed after I said it. I was like, "Oh my God, I don't know if I've ever really come out and said that like that before." I was so embarrassed. Have you tried what I told you about putting your hands in running hot water as hot as you can get it? That has helped. I know it sounds crazy because I think they always say cold water and stuff, but they say cool on your head. But hot as you can stand it on your feet or on your hands because it gets that blood moving to different parts of your body. That has helped me too. I'll stand and I'll have my hands, and I'm sorry for the water conservatory. It's conservative, the people that don't want you to waste water. And I'll just sit there with my hands under the running hot water, and my head hurts so bad. But if you can drop those shoulders and let it just run, it really does. It really does help. Being still, yep. And I hate to say it, but I have found covering myself up even in the hottest of hot days here in Texas so that I'm almost sweating. It seems that helps. You know, like sweating it out. It's kind of weird to say for a migraine, but sweating it out. Come on. Might have glue kind of stuck on my fingers, so I'm trying. There we go. Trying to get these to come apart. Did we lose Jenren? She's like, I'm out of here. I cannot take this talk anymore. Liver, Candy was hitting the bottle. She was on the back 40 with Juju for way too many years. Of course, you know I'm teasing you, Candy. Juju and her back four. Juju was hitting the 40. Candy was sitting there with the vodka. There you go, Marty. See, it all comes around, doesn't it? It all comes around. Yeah, my mom used to try to get me to put those ice packs on my head, on my eyes, and I'm like, it just didn't work. I couldn't handle the coldness. The back and upper spine. Yeah, I knew you were a non-drinker. Do they know any idea? Was it medication that attacked your liver? Do they know what maybe caused it? What? Look what the cat drug in. Hello, my sweet Diana. You are so... Oh, yes. Yep, Candy. You are so missed. Diana hides from me now. If I had another baby at 60, I'd have the worst problem. I'd have worse problems than migraines. I didn't say you had to keep it. You just have to have a baby. Just have a baby, you know. There's lots of people that are having problems adopting, so, you know, let it go to somebody that will love it. Have your baby, break your back, which you've already done, so you'll be a little bit backwards, but break your back, and then bam shabam, get your blisters on your hands from the scalding water, and no more migraines. I think you're good. 18-year migraine. Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, have you seen my new babies? Did you see on my video from yesterday? Did you take a peek? Well, I have two of my sisters in Florida. They're both surrogates, and both of those babies are not here in the United States. Tell you that. You love them. They're such cute little babies, Diana. We miss you around here. I'm being calm today. Diana was like the first person to call me a wackadoo. She was the first person to realize my true self. I can walk-ish. Well, see, there's the problem. There's the problem. You can't walk-ish. That's not how this works. That's not how this thing works, Marty. Oh, what am I doing? That's not how any of this works. What is that from? It's from like a movie, I'm sure of it. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I can't think of what movie it is. Where's Time Lord? He always knows. but no snow, or you would take them. I don't know. This tawny one has an attitude, though. She or he is just not wanting to eat for me. I'm sure I said, you're going to get hungry enough. Sooner or later, little one, you're going to get hungry and be like, okay, I'll eat out of that stupid plastic thing. Because that one boy, he's not a problem. He likes the syringe. He likes me to hold which is, you know, I think it's because it's the smallest. I don't know why they have such large nipples for these babies. They shut down. Oh yes. You know what though? Me too. I don't potty that well, so I was really happy when, I went to the doctor and they did the colonoscopy and they said everything was well, because I was really nervous. Drink your mushroom coffee. I'm telling you, it helps me. Oh, it's not your friend either. Watch yourself, Dana, or Dana. What's your name? No, Diane. I need something from Brain Power. My mushroom coffee is not working on that. I'm not drinking it today. That's why. I'm not drinking it today. I'm just drinking my regular old. Actually, I'm drinking. Don't tell no one. I'm drinking instant coffee. I found some. I just didn't feel like brewing a pot. Is that lazy or what? That's probably a little bit lazy. A little lazy. It's not so bad though. Not so bad. Shannon's good. Gatton, I wish would get a better job. He only works like maybe once a week. But he lives over at Mandy's because I told him to give me I wanted him to come to me and tell me what his plans are, and he wasn't willing to do that. He chose to move out instead. I told him, tell me what your plans are or go live over at Mama's house. And the next thing I know, he had his bag packed and he was heading out the door. So, yeah. That's what your boy's doing. See, when you're not around? See the shit that happens when you're not around, Diana? Should blame you, Miss Fairy Godmother. Time Lord, hey! Yep, I do. Do you want to see does everybody want to see the babies? I can pull them up here, I guess. I just didn't have a... Here, let me get these all and then I'll pull them up. Get these all glued down and then I'll pull the babies up. Time Lord's like, I like those babies. I don't know. The babies are wearing me out because, guys, I fell asleep before Mrs. Gigi was even done last night. I fell asleep. And then the babies woke me up at 3 and I stayed up for 45 minutes, fed them. And then I went back. I snoozed some more. Sure did. That one wrinkled up a lot. It's okay. I've tried to keep these all in different directions. I think I did a good job. I think this is the only one that's left. And of course it wouldn't fit anywhere. Well, we can do another page with that because it's kind of cute, isn't it? Okay. All right. We'll pull the babies up here. Everybody can get one little quick look since I don't have, well, I have my kitty, I have the kitty cam set up. I just couldn't get, I'm gonna turn the light off so that it's not too bright on them. All right. Here they are. They're all sleeping. Here's the babies. I think it's this one that's a pain in the butt. Sweet babies. Diana, I'm not quite sure. I know that there's one male. The one gray one is a male, and he's a pain in the butt. He likes to eat, 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 eat. I know the one, I think the other gray one's a girl. I think I have one girl gray and one boy gray. I can tell girls from boys, yes. I just haven't, because I feel so bad when I lift up their tail and they're screaming at me. They won't come around them. Nope, they won't come around. Neither of them. Luna's the only one that's gotten pretty close, and she just, after she smells a little bit, she takes those big deep breaths in with them. She hisses and then walks, turns around and goes the other way. Storm just hisses. She's not even close to him, and she's hissing. She's like, I'm not even going to get close to you. I don't like you. I'm going to hiss. All right. We're going to leave them up here. So we're going to try to work around them, mainly because they're all on one end. So they were a little bit tough to pick up and not drop. So I don't want to do that. Don't want to drop the babies. All right. Where did the other one go? Oh, I hope it's not under the babies. Here it is. There it is. Okay, so we have that one and this one. That one and this one. We'll let that one dry. And then I have my third one, which I guess we got to kind of do in a blue color, blue teal color, because those are blue and teal, so these won't really work. Let's see. Storm is like hisses. You did that before, and look at the lower Luna now. Maybe I do need a new baby. Shh, don't say that too loud. Surprise have happened. This is blue. I just don't know. It's really not what we want, is it? Okay, that's more brown. That one's gray. I kind of want them to meld. Meld, it's right. That's a word, meld together. And that's too blue. It's too blue. Hold on, let's keep looking. So in Tennessee or PA still in the works? Oh, I don't know. Of course, it's always still in the works. We talk about it about every 4 or 5 months. If people would move with me so that I'm not by myself, so that not me, but Shen and I are not by ourselves. You know, that's the biggest things. I don't want us to be, because there is times where we need assistance family wise and such. And, you know, to have someone 12 hours away, really, you know, it's like, oh, well, can you come down this weekend and, you know, help with stuff? That's kind of a long time away to be asking for somebody to come and help you cut your grass or whatever, you know. It's not, because that's the kind of shit that sometimes we need help with. Gosh, my language. I don't care anymore, guys. That's what's happened. It's like I don't even care anymore. And the word shit just comes out of my mouth now. It just comes out. I don't even know it. It just comes. It flies out of my mouth like I don't know. I gotta work on it. I gotta tell myself how bad that is. Disrespectful to my elders. I'm like an elder now. I can't even see my screen because of these cats. So I will respond. However, it might take a minute or two until this chat moves up. So if I'm not saying anything, just move the chat up so I can see what you're saying. I know, right? Well, Jamie just started a new job. You know, she was hoping to get transferred with her other job, but you know, that didn't come about. So she just started a new job. So now she's got to kind of stick it with that for a little while. And who knows? How about this? Oh, look at that. Look at how that works with this, doesn't it? And then I think it also works with this, but I only have one. That sucks. I think I only have one of that. I have 20 of other things, but I think I only have one of that napkin. I'm looking, but maybe we'll have to see what we can do, because I think that really works together with that, doesn't it? I don't know. I know I have another box of napkins. I just don't know where they're at. Let me put these down here. Using a drawer for a table extension so that I can move the babies so that maybe I can see the screen a little bit. There we go. Brenda, think I'm older than your kids. Oh no, Time Lord, you're not older than Brenda's kids. I'm not saying that Brenda's just old, but you know, she has donkeys. Nap well, Marty. I didn't see Marty leaving. When is your next I don't know. My grandparents are not doing well, and so I want to go up just to see them this year. I'm not really planning it around my sister's activities because they're really into riding their side-by-sides and going on rides out of state and stuff. So I don't think that I'll be staying with them like I have in the past. You know, now that Gatton's older and her kids are older, I gotta come up with something else, I guess. All right, I think I'm gonna just cover this like this with this side, and then on the other side, I'll maybe do what I did here with pockets. Sound good? I think so. Oh yeah, I know. My son has not a clue what he wants to do. Not a clue. Except he doesn't want to be around people, which really is hard when you say, oh, okay, well, go work at retail or you know, in fast food. You know, isn't that what you kind of do when you don't know what to do? You just kind of wing it and go to one of those types of jobs. Really hard when he has anxiety and passes out on me. You know, I don't want him to go to a job where his first day he passes out. You know, how embarrassing that would be for him. But one thing he has to learn is to stop worrying about the what ifs, you know, because what if he does, but you know, and sadly, he knows it, and his family knows that that is something that he does. You know, he passes out. He did it when he met his friend up in Colorado, passed out on me, passed out on us when we, you know, anytime that he like is under stress, it seems like he passes out. So that's pretty embarrassing for him. It's like a storm was chewing on this napkin. We'll just try to piece it together. You going to be anywhere this summer, Diana? Because maybe we can try to visit, since I will not be planning so much of a home trip this time. Yeah, Grandma's her dementia is getting pretty bad, from what my family has told me. She's not recognizing my mom, and my mom's her caretaker. My mom and my one aunt, mom's one of her younger sisters, is her caretaker, and she's not recognizing them, and she gets mad at them and tells them she don't want them there. Oh yeah, it's actually causing some grief, because she's a little bit more pushy and demanding of him, and all that does is push him further into his room. Her and Mandy, and I'm the only one that understands him. I really, because everybody else is just, they complain to him and bitch at him, and then all he does is clam up and just hide in his room more often. You know, he won't even, and then he doesn't even come out of his room to talk to him, because he's like, well, all they're going to do is bitch at me. So he just doesn't come out. Hey, Barry. Quite contrary. How's those gardens growing? You got some silver bells and cockle shells? Conkle shells, I think it is. Oh, gosh. Boy, do I believe in, I agree. Isn't it? Yeah. Yep. It happens all the time, for sure. It is sad. I think that's what took my cousin's life. She finally just couldn't take it anymore. You know, she lost the baby. You know, she lost her baby at 6 months, and then you know, the dad took the rights away from her for her older child, and I think finally after 6 years, she's like, is it about 6 years? It's about 6, I guess, 6, 7 years. Oh, excellent. That's good, Diana. That is excellent. There, did she get, is she got a place up there, or did she move again? Like, is she out of state, out of mind? Uh-oh. You hear their little feet scratching. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, you little turd. I guess what we can do is we will cover it like this. And then I'll just have a short pocket, right? She's 42 and great paying job. Just took her a bit. Yeah, yeah. That happens, man. Especially, I think now, jobs are there, but some people, not everybody, some people are just being a little picky at the job. And you know, there comes a time where you have to give in and just take what you got. I mean, even Jamie did that. You know, she was the manager and then of a big box store, and you know, she then went to being a stocker loader in the back room of a big box store. So, well, it wasn't a big box store, but it was, you know, it was a, well, Bass Pro Shop, you guys know. She took that job because she was waiting to figure out what she wanted to do next. And I think there's unfortunately some people out there that will not do that. They're like, oh no, I'm not doing that. This is the job I want. This is the job at pay that I want. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm being serious. There are people out there that do that. And it just, I'm kind of blown away at that. It's like, I don't know. I was always, you know, you take what you can get. Sometimes you do get stuck in the job, but you know, sometimes you might find that, heck, I'd rather work at McDonald's than the big corporate job. You know, I mean, I'm not being stupid about that either. There sometimes those big corporate jobs that are paying, you know, 6 figures, the stress level kills you. It's killing you, people. It's killing some of y'all, and it's not worth it. Think about working somewhere where you don't have the stress. You know, some people thrive on the stress. I understand that. Just because you're thriving on it doesn't mean that it's good for you. You know, some people drink alcohol to where, you know, they're thriving on it, and that doesn't mean it's good for you. I hear you in there moving around. Lay back down and go to sleep. They're like, I hear your voice. Well, you guys need to get used to my voice. Yes, you do. I know it's just the second day. I'm giving you some time. Chris, how you doing, Chris? That's what my sister, but my sister's trying to get back into practical. She likes the working with the people. I think that's what Mama Juju. Hey, Shannon. What's going on? I didn't see you come in. I did not see you come in. She's saying right, so she must have been in here for a little while. What's she saying? Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. My oldest knew he wanted to go into the service. My twins had no idea what to do. Youngest son wanted to stay in business. My ex and I had, and he did. Youngest daughter wanted to be a vet, but her junior year of high school changed her mind to nursing. My oldest wanted to be a musician and is a music teacher. Shannon is my sexy baby. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Missed you. Oh, Shannon, you got your lovers on here. They don't even know you. You want to see the babies, Shannon? They're sleeping. They're sleeping. How about that the stinker, the tawny one, would not eat for me, Shannon. He, whatever, would not eat for me. One of those gray ones would not stop eating. Look at them all curled up. Oh, loving each other. Keeping each other nice and warm. There's the babies. Oh, Brenda. I didn't realize it was that recent, Brenda. That's early. I was trying to put together how she's a niece, not the daughter. So it's your other granddaughter? They are. Oh no, the black one. The black one ate pretty good. They all ate pretty good except the tawny one. The tawny one I couldn't even. He barely, it barely like half one cc. So after a while here, I will try again. I'm sure the one though, the one gray one, that sucker ate. I think he ate like 13. He ate what? No, he ate 7. So half of his daily amount he ate today. The black sheep of the family. The black one has these cute little eyes that look at me like, I love you. Are you my mommy? That's what his eyes are saying. Are you my mommy? How do you get on such a sad subject? Yesterday it was about body functions. You just never know what you're going to get when you come to my channel. Just never know. What brought you out of the dark centers of discord today, Diana? What brought you out? To join the living of the YouTube crowd. Oh, have you? You haven't been hanging here. I have a few choice words for you. Okay. No. 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 Guess I'll use this one. Well, this isn't dry. That's not going to cut because it's not dry. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little longer. Wait a little longer with arid extra dry. I don't want to scare the babies and use the dryer on these. Mama Juju must be busy. She didn't come visit us. Mama Juju on the backfold. Hey, hey, hey. Right, we need well, we got a couple pockets, so we got to make some. Oh, we still have this side. Oh, this is where we're gonna put these. Let's do pink. Will pink work with this too? We got this. Pink. Oh, sweetheart, question mark. What are you asking sweetheart about? She's here. Is that what you're trying? Is that what you're trying to say? Diana, Shannon's looking for you. Blue finger. Blue finger. Hear those babies scratching? I hear you, babies. I hear you. Hey, I was trying to think of the different style of paper people do in journals because it's been a hot minute in a drawing, except waterfall, flip outs. Oh, I ain't got a clue. I don't do any of those things. People, help her out. All my peoples. All the peoples of the world. Flip out? You did flip outs. Where's my journal peoples? Time Lord, Jen got off the phone with that. She only gets to keep, oh man. How many, I don't know how many teeth cats have. What's she been eating that she has bad teeth? I've never really had a cat that had to have teeth taken out. I don't know how long those. There's a Hallmark flower. $30 teeth? Oh, holy cow, really? That's a lot of teeth. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my goodness. She's just, that's really young, poor things. Oh, that's the Persian, isn't it? Don't you have a Persian? Right? I'm trying to remember. Sorry if I'm wrong. All right, so now this has to come over here and dry. Now we need to make like tags and dildos. I didn't say that. That's the wrong word. A bus ran you over in your sleep? Oh, what'd she say? Hold on one second. All right. Sweetheart, I started with the straight line. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I started with finger crocheting, you know, just with a straight line of finger crocheting, and then, you know, after I got the look of what that looked like, then I picked up the crochet. Okay. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting bothered. I'm getting bothered, man. Okay, I have all of these envelopes that are stuck still. So let's use those as, let's cut these, let's cut these, let's cut these up. You guys just keep on talking. I can't keep up with you today. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here. Right here. Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't what I thought. I was wanting a little bit. That's okay. I have like 30 of these things. So let's try. I wanted a little bit bigger. Look, I said right there, and I was going to cut it at the same spot because that's what I was. No, I'm going to have to go a little bit bigger because it's just not big enough. Right there. All right, that's a little better. And these are going to be open, but we're going to close them. We're just going to stick some glue down in there and close her up. Close her up. Shannon, you still here? Mandy said that she talked to Jamie and they might take 2 of the babies. There we have it. That was an easy. I know they were looking. They were considering. I don't know if they were looking. They were considering new babies. Okay. Uh-oh. Dang it, people keep calling. It wasn't me. I'm screaming. It's probably trying to get you to pay your toll bill. Or get new car insurance. Jen Wren, you called her? Oh, I get it. I get it. Don't you? I know, right? All you have to do is be like, hey, Crate with Becca's on. I don't answer the phone when Crate with Becca's on. See? See how that works? Just say it. Say it, and it shall appear. Look at it. All the yuck is coming off of that. How fun is that? Not really that fun. Okay. Yes, they need to. They come in pairs. Oh no, Candy. Okay, honey. Take care. Be careful. Let's see. Let's let's smush this in here like that. That's the professional way you do it, right like that. Did I get rid? No, it's here on the floor next to me. I don't get rid of it. I've had it for years. I just had found it, and I just thought, use everything sticks to it. Remember? So it can be a little bit pain in the butt sometimes. But it's probably handy for when you do certain things. But for it to be on like my desk all the time, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Because you have to wipe it. And, you know, I'm not one that wants to wipe anything. Now I have to wipe kitten butt. Might be time to get a new credit card out. This one has Shanna's name on it. I hope you wipe your butt too. I ain't telling. I ain't telling. You can't. You won't ever know, will you? Because I'm not going to tell. Not going to tell them because she wants to know. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. Ruined it. Fudge sickle balls. I blame the kittens because I'm not using my hair dryer. Not hair dryer, dryer thingy mabob. Wipe your tail. Yes, he did, Time Lord. On Monday. This poor black one. The black one, they gang up on the black one. Are you talking about my booty? My bootay? My bootay tang? What you saying? What you saying, girl? Oh, yeah, I think he did try to change certain things. Yeah. But, you know, I don't like that because I think, you know, when you have a religion, you stick to it. You can't be changing stuff. If you change stuff, then you're saying what you were told was not the truth in it because it was sent down from high above. Why would you change it? Now, look, you got me into, why are you doing that to me, Time Lord? Now you got me. You got me. Talking about religion again. You know, you can't be changing stuff no more. Yep. I think he was a good pope. I'm just saying. I liked him. I you know. Shall we use a bet? I think this is a real. I think there's money on that. I should have taken it with me yesterday or the other day. Oh, here we go. Now, doesn't red and blue make purple? Why does teal and pink make purple? I guess teal is a bluish color and pink is a reddish color. Okay, that's why. No, I figured it out. I figured we don't need your help. I don't need your way of thinking. I figured it out on my own way of thinking. Okay. I got it. Oh yeah, I don't watch news. I seen it on Facebook and I went and researched and looked. And you don't know anything about him. Oh, he was pretty progressive for being a Catholic. Oh, you know, for being Catholic. He was a little bit more loving, I would say. than what I remember, like, you know, in my day of getting all of my Catholic crap done. You know, Pope John Paul II. And now they got to work on the bishops. On Facebook. Yeah, I seen something. Although a lot of the times you see stuff on Facebook and it says someone died and you go look and it's like, they didn't die. Quit trying to jag me. Or they tell you about somebody that died like 8 years ago. You're like, I thought he was already dead. Right? For sure. For sure. That's why I stopped watching. Oh yeah, I know. It's like, why can't they? I mean, I understand telling us major news. They need to have a major news section. But why is it so hard for them just to put, you know, news doesn't mean negative. News can mean positive things too, you know. I mean, that's where it drives me nuts. It's like, just because it's positive doesn't mean it's not news. Like these baby kittens. News. You seen on Instagram? I go in spurts with Instagram. I'll be on it for like a month and then I get bored with it, and then because Instagram's never going to change. It's all the fake influencers. I mean, what's wrong with me? I'm an influencer. Put me on there. No. Right? They don't share that stuff about me on there. I gotta try to build my own crap up. Stupid Instagram. And what am I? Chopped liver? Right. Well, yeah, that's true, but that needs a change. Needs a change. Want to be my vice president? We'll run for president and vice president of our universe. Okay? Nobody else, is just mine and yours. And that's all that will be there too, just me and you. Just me and you. That's it. Because I ain't the rest of the world. It just ain't. It's not worth the caboodle, the caboodle, the commodity. In the basement. Yeah, sure. But I don't know if my world's going to have a basement. But if there is one, you got the basement called first. And if you want to be called an astronaut, I will let you be called an astronaut. What the? Okay. Catlandia, you quit? I'm going to send you 2 of these babies. You're going to get mail from me and be like, what the? I'm going to kill her. That's what it's going to be like. Create with Becca. That's what it's going to be like. You know, I feel bad. You know, the kittens are getting so much attention. But guess what? My damn cats didn't pay attention. They didn't want no attention. My cats are, they look at you like, bite me, mama. Just feed me. I don't even want you to touch me. Don't pet me. Don't touch me, right? Right, exactly, Jenren. Exactly. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen your dog. Jug, you want to come say, I hate that I don't have my other camera. I'm so sorry, guys. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. There him is. Come on. Come on. Jug. Come on. Come say hi. There's nothing down there. The kittens are up here. The babies are up here. Look, they're up here. Come on. Yeah. You want to see the babies, don't you? I know. You smell them. You smell the babies, huh? Those are cute little babies. They're not like your fabric babies. Wrong type of babies. These are kitties. I know. Yes, they're kitties, huh? Yeah. There he is. There he is, Diana. Diana remembers you when you were a little baby. Yes, she does. Now you're getting to be an old man. Yep. My channel's going to become an animal channel. What do you think? You want to be the star of the show? The star of the show. He's got a new collar that says Mama says I'm special. It's got a handle here that I can grab now. See, it's not coming off, so I can grab him. Not that I ever really need to grab him, huh? Yeah. I don't think you're special, but your mama. And then, of course, she got it with the American flag on it, huh? Your mama got you that collar, didn't she? Because you were going to get your shots at the doctor's and needed a new collar. And then the next day, she found your collar out in the yard. That's how it works. Isn't that how it works, guys? Okay. You hear the babies. Yeah, you hear them babies. They're scratching, huh? Are you going to take care of those babies? Yeah, you will. You already gave them kisses, huh? Tell them undress me. Go ahead. Good boy. Almost. Mom's making stuff up here. He is. He's so handsome. All right, so we got this little thing. This little thingy went to the market. That little thingy stayed home. This little thingy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. Too bad they don't have thingies. Thingy-bibbies. We have this left over. We have some of that dotted paper left over. All right, and I probably have another one of those. So these are still wet, but we can do something. This is kind of cool, isn't it? Let's cut that. Oh, thanks, guys. Jughead is a good boy. He's a good boy. Diana used to get snapshots of him posing at night. Likes to sleep on his back with his legs in the air. Don't you, Jug? I don't know which one I like better. I was thinking this smaller one, but it might be cooler over here. He's errant, right? He might be. I don't know. Maybe. Last night, I guess Storm was mad about the kittens because the kittens were in the box up on the bed. And I guess she was mad. Shannon went up to go to the bathroom. She came back and she was like, Storm's down in this bed with him. She was in bed with Jug sleeping. Because usually she's up on the bed between one of our legs sleeping. She likes to stay nice and warm. But she was like, nope, not tonight, guys. You made me mad. Bringing those things into this house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's more Storm sleeps with him. He wherever he's at, she finds him and rubs on him, and every once in a while will fall asleep with him. She loves his dog, her dog. That's her dog. And she definitely doesn't like it when Luna tries to go and rub on him. Yeah, she doesn't really care for that too much. Hmm. Never heard of PT Online. They will do anything to get out of contact. Yeah, I've heard of PT Online. Actually, I'd probably do it better than the PT that I have to go to. So many people don't show up because they don't want to go and work out. I have all the bands. I have everything that they usually do with me. If they would be a little bit more contact with me, maybe I'd want to go. Like the one that I had up in Temple, up at the main campus of the facilities that I use, I like them. They really worked me hard, but they have a spinal cord injury section where these places down here don't. And so when I go to PT down here, all they pretty much do is work on my core in these little activities that bore the hell out. It's like I don't want to do those. Get me to do something that is really going to work my core, and I would be more interested. Like when I was going to the one up there, they had me on my knees and doing patty cake with them. I know that sounds weird, but it was really working my core. And then the ones down here, all he did was say, okay, give me 20 of these, give me 20 of these. Okay, thanks. We'll see you we'll see you next week, or we'll see you next time. It's like, well, I can go home and do 20 of those, where the one that I was doing, up in Temple, I wasn't really able to do it without a partner there. You know what I mean? Down in Florida, you mean? Is it Florida time? Oh my goodness. Barry, you need to talk to my aunt. You are just you've got sexy on your brain is what you got lately. Everything that's coming out of Barry's mind has been something about an attractive lady. I'm getting a little nervous for you. Getting a little nervous. Barry is needing some sexy time, I think. What? Oh my goodness. It will come out the other end and she'll regret it. Hey, I've kept it. Yes, you have. My PT is $30 a visit. That's what it costs. And that's on my HMO. I took the HMO so that I'd have lower copays, but I was too late this year because I said it for the whole year. I'm changing. And then time came and I didn't do it in time because loser. Okay, this needs to dry. That needs to dry. This needs to dry. Where do I have? Oh, right here. So these need to go. See what I'm saying? I'll put this here, and then we'll put this one down here. I hear somebody. That has to be the tawny one. The tawny one hisses like that. Oh no, they're kind of all they're starting to wake up. It's about time I have. Well, 10, 11, 12, 1. No, it's a little early for them to. I don't want to feed them too much because I want them hungry when they're going to eat, Like I think that tawny one will eat when she's going to be so hungry that she's going to be like, okay, I'll eat. That gray one, I think that gray one will just, if the mama was here, I think she'd be just sitting there on the mama the whole time. He did not want to stop eating. It's like, I'm gonna just be, and clawing at me and meowing and clawing. I was like, okay, I'll calm it down here. I'll give you some more. This one, I'm not going to do double pockets. We're going to do single pockets. Beth, hey, baby girl. Everybody give Beth some loves. She lost her Abby yesterday. No, the day before me. No, yesterday, I think. She lost her baby. Give her loves and good thoughts and prayers for Abby. How's Nora handling it, Beth? Does she even care? Has she been kind of moping? Uh-oh, someone's trying to climb out that thing. Abby gave us a nice long life and lots of therapy to lots of loving people. And to Beth. Let's not forget that, Beth. She was definitely your therapy dog. Gosh, she was. Yes, she was. She sure was. She was your baby. She don't care. Yeah, sometimes they don't. We think that they do, but a lot of times it's like they don't care that their sibling's gone. More food for them. Sometimes they do, of course. I think my Molly noticed when my Heidi went, but it wasn't a big deal to her, I don't think. Is that Shannon? Did Shannon just pull in? Yep, Mom's home, Jug. There he goes. Yep, Mom's home. Go ahead. She'll be coming in the door. She will be. Yeah, Abby, yeah, was best pup. 16, best, 16, 17. Quite old for a puppy, so quite old for a dog. So lived a really good life. Beth gave her a great life. Still hard, still hard. Shannon was going to try to get a bigger syringe at work. Aw, you did. You lost a Kara. Oh, 16 and a half. Yeah, that's a long life for a pup, for sure. She's pretty tough. Yep, that's how I felt about my Heidi. I just felt like she was suffering so much. But yeah, she was gonna see if she could get a syringe from work, like one of the ones that they use for flushing. That would help, because right now I'm doing 1 ounce, not 1 ounce, 1 cc at a time in this little tiny insulin syringe. All right, here he goes. His mom's home. Oh, you hear him? Big baby. Okay, let's add some color to this. Oh no, that is hard. I lived with Debbie, which is the lady I call mom, here in Texas when she had a weenie dog, and he started to go have dementia. He was walking into walls, and yeah, I was in my early 20s, well, I guess mid 20s, because I didn't move down here till 24. So I was in my mid 20s. So I don't remember too much, but I remember them having to make the decision because he just was getting so bad about walking into walls and losing his, not being able to know where he's supposed to go to the bathroom. And it was sad. But he was pretty old too. I remember, he lived a long time. I want to say he was about 15 or 16, Beth. Those dogs can surprise us sometimes. And the funny thing is, it wasn't like they, you know, Debbie was sometimes living when the puppy was young, when they, you know, when the puppy was young, like when, uh, you know, heck, they were poor and was living out of garbage cans and stuff for a little while. So it's not like that dog was getting the best food that made him live until he was, you know, as old as he was. You know, that's what's so crazy is these people, you know, pay all this money and sometimes they bought whatever food, cat food. I know they fed them cat food sometimes. I mean, it was whatever they could, you know, grab at the corner store sometimes back then. I remember her telling me. So, you know, sometimes it's just love that keeps them going. I'm not sure. Shannon is going to go to her family in the end of July, and she's going for almost like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And so if I go, I would be going in June and coming back at early July, or I might wait and go up there later, maybe in August. I don't want to go up there when it's cold. So, yeah, that's, you know, I haven't made up that mind. What do we think of this? Or maybe this one should be the outside and then have the pockets on the inside. That's a pretty good cover. And then I can put something pretty bold on the front and have it like this. Just a short little tiny, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, you waking up. You waking up. Oh, it's hi. Yeah. All you do is eat. All you do is eat, eat, eat. Come here. Come here. Is this the one that I don't know if this is the one that eats all the time or not. Hi. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hi.
Oh, holding Abby, huh?
Mm-hmm. She's looking needy. All of them are so darn cute.
This one just woke up. I think this is the one that won't stop eating.
Just the big old fatty. Food driven.
It's on me.
Hi.
Probably cat poop. I don't know.
It likes listening to our voice.
This one, you hear Abby? Yeah, you hear Abby purring? Did your mom purr like that?
You see the baby?
Oh, yeah.
See the baby? Abby? She's
Oh,
like,
yeah, this baby is definitely liking that.
Like, I am.
You hear that baby? It's okay, Abby.
I'm not going near that thing. Look at the baby.
I can't tell what's going on here. Let's see.
Why is it upside down?
Because the camera's upside down. I'd have to move it too much to get it to go right.
Abby, see the baby.
Well, you're hissing at. Are you hissing at the dog? Or are you hissing at
Abby?
Abby.
Look, see the baby. See the baby. She's like, I don't see anything. I don't see it. Don't see it.
Abby's like, I'm not.
I don't see it. You see the baby? Mm-mm.
She's like, I don't want to really.
I don't want to see it. Okay, hi friends. Jen Wren, Candy, Sweetheart,
Time Lord,
Barry. Hello everyone.
You just wanted out of that box, didn't you? Just wanted out of that box.
Yeah, she just wanted held.
Let's see.
Hi, Storm. Hi, pretty.
Let's check your bum. Let's see if you're a girl or a boy. Oh, I know. It's okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Let me see. Oh, boy. This one's the boy. Oh, I'm all eating the camera. Sorry, guys. This one's a boy. You don't want to show it? Okay. They got that tawny color in there too. See it? All right. Oh, let's go back in here. She's like, no, yes. I said you're going back in there. Get, you little shit. Oh, Oh, there you go. Go back in there. Lay with your sister just for a little bit longer. Little bit longer. Little bit longer. All right. I know. We're going to eat here in a couple minutes. You're fine. All right. So I don't know how I'm going to bind these. I might just, it'd be kind of cool to do. Oh, you're bad. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Oh, you're getting yourself all locked. You're getting yourself caught. You're getting yourself caught. Come on. Yes. Get down there. All right. You don't need to climb up there. Just wait a minute. Goodness. He's demanding, I tell you. And then these will be, once they're done, I have to decorate them. We'll put these in pockets. I don't know how I want to. I might do this with like a rubber, an elastic band, maybe. That might be kind of cute with an elastic band. We'll need to come up with something for on the front of this, right? Oh, listen to him. Listen to him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, guys, I guess I gotta go be mom for a little bit. So Beth is on this evening at 6 Central Standard Time. Mrs. Juju is on at 10 Central Standard Time. This would be the perfect time to drop your channels. If you are interested in sharing your channel, check everybody out, guys. And keep coming back, and hope maybe tomorrow I'll have my kitty cam set up and we'll have the kitty cam so that you guys can watch the kitties a little bit more. Have a beautiful night. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye. Did you hear me say bye, kitty kitty? Do you know what that means, like Jug does? Jug knows. Jug knows what bye means. Oh my. You're yelling at me. It's definitely time to go eat, huh? All right. Okay, let me find the go bye button. We'll do another. He just climbs. Look at him. He's no joke. He just walks all over everybody. You're so rude. Yes. You're so rude. We'll get you food. All right. I'm gonna feed this one. This is the only one that cares. This one just wants to eat the whole time. He's the one that's always latched on to Mama, I bet. If Mama was here, he'd just be latched the whole time. I think I'm gonna put a little bow on one of them so that I know which one is which. Bye, guys.